There's been a spike in complaints about elderly parents being ripped off by their adult children. The West Australian reports an elder abuse helpline in WA has seen a doubling of complaints in a year, and around 1/3 of those relate to financial abuse. It's a hot topic this morning. To discuss it, we're joined by Tori Shepherd from The Advertiser in Adelaide and Ben Davis in Brisbane. Good morning to you both.
Morning.
Morning.
Tori, my goodness, can you imagine doing this to your parents? Middle-aged adults ripping off elderly parents because they think they're entitled to this money somehow before their inheritance kicks in?
Well, look, I've followed a couple of inquiries into elder abuse, and it does seem to be the common theme that it's people middle-aged, maybe with their own kids, want to get their own house, and they're looking at, you know, their parents in their nice house and thinking, you know what, I don't want to wait around until I inherit that. I want it now. And it's horrible. And you always think, who are these people? There can't be that many people around. And then you see the stats and you realise it's so much more common than you'd think.
And we're not just talking here about getting power of attorney and, you know, helping your parents through their older years.
Theft.
This is
so
theft,
it's actual
yes.
abuse. And it's sometimes, you know, messing with their heads or making them feel guilty and pressuring them. And these are vulnerable people. I think this is absolutely horrendous.
And Ben, this can happen between siblings fighting for this. You know, it gets fairly political between families. Do authorities need to come down harder on money-hungry relatives?
Yeah, very much, Sam, and I think this is just the tip of the iceberg too. It was about June last year that the Australian Law Reform Commission brought out a report on this, 43 recommendations, saying these are the things that need to happen. Stuff from, like, bank tellers being trained in to see if elder abuse is happening, to also making sure there is national and state laws that all line up together. The biggest thing they found, though, there was no hard data on this. There was all anecdotal evidence. So what we're seeing now with these helplines is starting to get some of that data brought in, but from what I can tell, that was June last year, so more than 18 months or almost 18 months later, still nothing as far as national reform goes. So big issue, just the tip of the iceberg, I think.
Yeah, especially with an ageing population. I think they're going to have to act on this.